There is nothing like a cross-section for demonstrating technology in action. And I'm on board the Fischer tour truck taking a look at some amazing cross-sections on here. Yes, I'm getting excited about cross-sections, ladies and gentlemen. Here's someone who I think gets almost excited about those as I do. It's Dan from Fischer. Dan, thank you very much. Just tell us what we were looking at here.
So this is the Fischer Duo Power. So it's our universal plug that adapts in 3 different functions depending on what substrate you place it into. Yeah. So at the top here you can see it's in a solid block, so it expands. In the middle section you can see it's in hollow block, so it knots in the different cavities. Yeah. And at the bottom you've got a similar example as the one above, it's just a different type of substrate. But if you go over to on the left you can see it's also available to put in brick, concrete, and then also a plasterboard cross section at the top where it will fold back on itself as well.
So for any of our viewers who aren't familiar with what Fischer does and are still in any doubt, give us the top line about Fischer.
We're a fixings company that have been in the UK for 50 years now. Our products range from nylon fixings, chemical anchors, heavy-duty steel anchors, and EWI anchors, and everything in between, really. So anything you can think of that's a fixing, Fischer do.
Let's have a quick look over here because you've got some more pretty dramatic ones here, including, I'm trying to work out where they were, because you've got some that have some adhesive of some sort in there to assist with the fixing.
These are our resin anchors, so there's a whole range. So we have our vinyl ester resin, we have probably our best seller, the FIS V360, and then we have our most powerful resin, the FIS HB. So on this cross section, the top one is done by using a resin anchor, and then below it is a selection of our steel anchors. So the top one is a FAZ, probably our highest performing anchor, and below it's an FH2, also a very good anchor in itself.
It's fantastic stuff, and say, wandering around, I did not know that there was so much variety in fixing. Right, so tell me what I'm looking at here, because we've got quite a wide display on that. What's this about?
So this is a special anchor for aerated concrete. So what happens, you use an undercut drill bit. So when you drill in, you actually twist the drill, which makes the cone effect. Then you install the resin with the correct Fischer threaded rod and the sleeve, and that's how you create that sort of cone effect, and it improves the load levels of the fixings.
Absolutely fascinating stuff. As someone who's wielded a drill at home and made many a botched attempt at hanging something up, I wish I could have had some expertise. Dan, fascinating stuff. Now, this is just what's on board the tour truck here, but you've got quite a lot going on outside the tour truck as well. Follow us down here and we'll take a look at, well, I don't know if you're calling it, actually, before we get to your beer garden, tell me what's happening on this big screen just here, Dan.
So we've recently launched our own app. So it's available on the Apple App Store and also the Google Play Store. So basically it's an app for all professional tradesmen. So it gives you some news on the front page, and then if you click the products button on the second page, sorry about the Wi-Fi capabilities in here, but it will give you a whole list of all the products and where you can use them and how to use them.
There we go.
While it's loading, we'll skip on.
And that's available on your favourite app store. Something that isn't available on your favourite app store is your beer garden here. What have you been doing in here today? Because when we walked past earlier on, this place was absolutely rammed.
Yeah, today we had On The Tools doing a Facebook Live competition, which really brought in the crowds. They gave away over £900 worth of prizes, and we had the whole aisles full with people on their phones entering as they were doing it. And a couple of the prize winners themselves were actually at the show today, so it was really good to give some prizes away. And of course, you can't beat a good German beer. So we've set up all this area as a German beer festival, and we'll be starting again tomorrow, giving away 3 pints of beer if you come and have a chat to us about fixings. Right,
3 pint of beer for coming and have a chat about fixing. Yeah. Something else I need to have a chat with you about are these hats, because 1969 to 2019, you've done the maths for me. Yeah. 50 years of Fischer Fixings.
Yes, it's been a long time. It's been a good run for Fischer. We go from strength to strength every year, and this year's our biggest and best year yet, so we're trying to celebrate it here at UK Construction Week by putting all of this on for anybody who wants to come down and speak to us about it.
And you've been there since the very beginning, haven't you, Dan?
Yeah, I'm 50 plus, so definitely, yeah.
Listen, Dan, thanks for being such a good sport. Thanks for joining us here at UK Construction Week. Cheers.
Cheers, thank you, pal.